Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chibowski. I'm fighting Tuel this round from Rebel Force Mandalore. He's got a pretty low lifetime score, so I'm not sure he bothers with Grand Arena a whole lot. He definitely did for this round though. He's got a Relic 8 Supreme Leader Kylo, Relic 7 Sith Eternal Emperor, so only 2 Galactic Legends to my 4, which often means that I would like to allow them to clear if I have twice as many. I'll just show you what he has done, as he's already attacked. So he got stuck in the back over here. Kind of did the same as last time, setting a pretty recognizable defense based on my history in the front. And then in the back I set a different Galactic Legend this time, and that seems to have tripped him up. I'm not sure if he actually took the bait and used his Supreme Leader Kylo to solo my Darth Revan team, but that might be what happened. It seems a bit unlikely that his Relic 8 would lose against my health modded Relic 7, but it's possible. It would explain the results rather than this being the result of Sith Eternal Emperor. That seems a bit unlikely, or maybe, you know, it's possible he used anything else, like some kind of General Skywalker situation. But also failed on the Traya team. Now Traya is actually a really interesting defensive team because it's incredibly difficult to get 54 banners against it without overkilling it. I don't really know of any team that can do it at a lower gear level. I'm sure there are some teams, but off the top of my head, I can't really think of it, and that's what makes it so tricky. You also almost never fight it, and when you face an opponent like mine that has high relic geos, and a Mon Mothma team doesn't really matter, there are tons of counters to that, then Traya doesn't have a lot of use on offense. I could still use Traya against Grievous, that's quite nice, but I also have other counters for that. So basically got stuck on 2 teams in the back. That's not really what I had in mind. I thought he would fail a bit more on some of the other stuff, but that's not what happened. So let me show you his defense. He put a Newt team, Rage at a Training. It's odd to see Gear 12 R2. Then that weak Resistance team and Finn Heroes. And then in the bottom, put down Darth Revan, a First Order team and Grievous. So I'm gonna get started over here. Not really too much point in talking it over because obviously I have a lot left for offense, and the goal for me is just to be as efficient as possible now. So I'm gonna go with a double stun here, or triple rather, because it's 3 characters. Kinda have to finish him off this way. Now it's okay if Kylo Ren here hits just Luke. Let's see, I can basic here. That was a little more damage than I would have liked. Especially because Hermit Yoda didn't get the chance to heal there. So that's not ideal. Could have maybe played that a bit better. Against Darth Revan, I'll do a Rey solo. Figured it's better for me to keep SLK for the back, just in case he put his SLK or his SEE on defense. Even though Rey can do a fine job there as well. This seems a bit nicer. So even before Malak takes a turn there, I get to take him out. We do another one. Gives me that lovely death mark. Let's see, we'll do one more lifeblood. And don't know if I want to do one more. So I'm about at the ultimate now, so I might as well just stall a little bit and finish it with an ultimate. Yeah, that's fine. It's gonna count as full protection normally, since I have so much bonus protection that it shouldn't really matter. There we go. I think it has a better shot at getting close to 54 than the other ones. So instead of going for B2 here, even though he's just gear 12, I'm still gonna go for B1. And one thing I'd like to do here, I'm thinking if I want to use a direct focus, I think not. So I'm just going to start with an AoE, do this, and then a basic, and then in the next attack, so now I can start going for him. Still super tempting to go for B2. Let's not do it though. There's just too much risk of getting stuck and spending a lot of time trying to get through. Just gonna stick with basics. I mean, I'm getting lucky here by not triggering B2, but that's kind of the goal. It's just an attempt to not trigger. Now I did because I figured I'm not gonna get lucky twice. Grievous is about to take a turn, and I'm just checking here if there should be a way for me to kill B1 here. There we go. So I'm gonna do that right now, because spreading the foresight won't get me there. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Perfect. I'll spread it now. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Thinking in hindsight I might have been able to go for B2 here. Okay, I think this should kill. There we go. Do a basic for now. And it looks pretty unlikely to me that I'm gonna be able to recover anyone. Unless Grievous kills them. So maybe I can somehow use that against him. For me to get banners, but it's a bit of a gamble. The odds of him going for JKR are relatively low. So maybe not do that. Just try to fill up a bit. And see if I can get JKR to full. This one will definitely heal me, so it's probably better to do that. Yeah, there's not really any chance for me to get completely full here. So that's gonna be the 51 that I didn't want to get, but it's a kill, so we move on to the back. It's super unlikely that he put down a Galactic Legend, and I'm not seeing it, so that didn't happen. The Geo's team is definitely solid, but again, it's with Soldier in there, and if Soldier is in there instead of Sunfac, that's a very fast Soldier though. That's pretty clever, I'd say. It's very easy to overlook that. Also the Spy, wow. But no crit chance. He's come with some really fast setup there. Don't see that too often. What about GBA then? I actually haven't checked him. And he's dirt slow, okay. Awkward. Almost everyone sets this team. So it's kind of a free 54 if you have this setup. Of course, this is also a very good defensive team, but perfect when I land the double stun there. It's also a very good defensive team, but there are in 3v3 quite a few more teams that can take it out. So I'm not a huge fan of setting them there. And I should barely outrun them. Start with a Force Crush for this extra dots. That allows me to pick off Spy, despite the relic levels. Now I basic these two, so that I can then Force Crush the countering character. Take that one out. This one, it doesn't matter too much. I could have gone with a basic for a stun, but I like the Fracture for the damage. Nice that I got the stun there, otherwise I would have had to do a turn meter swap to get my protection back. And there we go. The linking is pretty nice to prevent all the bonus protection from Nest, so I can cut down that fight pretty fast. And also link Django. And maybe I can finish it off before ultimate again and recover my protection. Probably unlikely, but worth a shot nonetheless. Do I care about cleansing that? Not really, I think. So I'll just go straight for Newt. I've got healing immunity at the moment, so no point in wasting it. 2k damage from this Django. Poor guy. Yeah, I should try to get rid of Django first, because he's got the healing immunity. I'm at my ultimate. I don't want to use this. There's no reason to. Okay, that's the second rocket. So since I'm gonna kill Django first, I will link Newt and Nest now. And I'll probably kill Newt last, just because his damage is so low. Okay, that's a good bit returned to me. Yeah, let's pick off Nest. Okay, that's the first kill. Now I can kill Nest. And then kill Newt with the protection recovery. Beautiful. So I'll put an armor shred on this guy because he's the strongest. I'm still gonna daze, which prevents all the assisting, so I guess that's the main reason why he's able to win. As long as that lands, it's good. If it doesn't land, then this could have maybe looked a bit uglier. Alright, resistance against Dooku. Now obviously Droideka is gonna roll up. Dooku is gonna stealth, so that's probably equally annoying. So instead of just going for the mind trick here, no, I kind of have to. Thinking it through here, pretty much have to do this. Even though it's gonna mean Droideka will get some shots in. I could gamble for a basic, let's do that. Yeah, didn't think that was gonna work, but it was worth trying out. Because now, since I take a lot of turns, it helps Droideka a fair bit. Then Magnatons. So I would have to time the foresight really well. Fortunately, it's just a Gear 12 Droideka, so I knew I'd be able to tank it. But would have been ideal not to have to do that. So in that regard, it's a very good team composition because it's definitely going to strip some banners. Let's move this over to Rage Jedi Training. Okay, I thought I would get him there. Let's see. See if I can get her to full at least. With the impending Illuminated Destiny. Oof. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright. Bit too much damage for me. Yeah, let's see what this does. Haven't actually done or used this team against that team before. I'll go straight for BB-8 due to the stunning. Get him out. I don't really mind if R2 stealths because I'll be able to target whoever isn't stealthed. Being him this time, but then I unstealth Rage Jedi Training anyway. Come on, Wedge. What is that? That's not ideal. That prevents the healing that I would have gotten on a bunch of them. So let's see if I can stall even a little bit. I guess the burning's gonna strip any banners that would have happened. So it's gonna be outsmarted once more. 52. Oh, stupid evasion mastery kicking in. For the first kills I could also go for Asajj, but given the dodging you just saw, I'd honestly rather not. It feels like a gigantic waste of time. So the buff immunity here is very nice. Now instead of already killing Daka, what I think I'd rather do is get some damage on Asajj here. Because JML can kill now. And now Asajj is also low. And now I can get the second kill this way. And then for the third one, just go straight for Daka. Very nice. Okay, let's finish this off. Ahsoka is full. Getting JML to full is going to be tricky. Not sure it's going to be possible. So not sure I'm going to bother either. The daze does help, but I only take so many turns for their turns. And Asajj will continue to ramp up as I kill zombie, so odds seem very low. So I'll just finish it before Asajj does an AoE and also strips Ahsoka's banner. So I'll just do this and hopefully get Resistance Trooper out before he dispels. I'm just gonna overkill here to be safe. Thank you, Holdo. Super helpful. I feel like she took off some protection there despite my protection up, but doesn't look like it actually. Okay, let's check out his fleet. He does have a Relic 8 Negotiator, but I think he kept it for offense because he never really sets it on defense. And that appears to be the case. Let's try to keep this brief. So in this particular case, it's like, who do you want to hit? If you hit Biston, they're obviously going to get going pretty fast. That's not ideal. Biggs, kind of the same story. Hans Millennium Falcon. That one might be the best, but I'm gonna go with Biggs in this one. Unfortunately, they got a lot of assists there. That's always the game you're playing, so I'm gonna put buff immunity on Biston here, because I don't want him stealthed. And then I can immediately pick him off. Going for Biggs is also an option, but Biston is a bigger threat. Because Hans Millennium Falcon has such high health there, you don't get to dispel. The heal coming in, I get my plow in. I think Phantom's gonna come in. I don't think I'll be able to outrun them, but let's try. All depends on if these are dodges or not. No crit, that's what did it. Oh, interesting, actually tank gets brought in. That's an immediate banner gone. Unless I cleanse it like this. Yeah, it's so tricky to try to get through this. Another dodge. And still lost the banner there. Come on. At last, got rid of that. Let's put some buff immunity on that big boy. Okay, nice. That's great. Could have also gone for the offense down so that if he does his AoE, I do some good damage. I prevent some good damage rather. But this is okay. Get the stun now. I think last time he outran my Sunfac. Trying to remember, but pretty sure I didn't get that opportunity before. So yeah, total overkill to bring Spy here, but still 65. For a final score of 2678, I feel like he made me bleed a fair few banners. I could have gotten probably like 6 or something more if I had done my best a bit more. But you can't complain with a score like this. Also not with an opponent where you have twice the Galactic Legends. So yeah, pretty easy round for me. The main thing for me here, why I recorded it, was just to show the kind of, let's say, defensive trap you can set without being a total douche, I guess. Like I just picked the Galactic Legend that I knew he would likely struggle against the most or bleed the most banners against. So even if he perfectly one-shot everything, I would still have some room to spare to get a higher score than him. But seems like the Triad team also tripped him up. So yeah, pretty happy with the score over here. And for the final round, actually interesting enough, in my bracket, the guy with the 4 GLs, I think it was this one, didn't go through to the second round. And neither did the other people with 3 GLs, or most of them. I'll probably fight one with 3 GLs in the finale. So either this guy or this one. Yeah, this one had 2 as well. So we'll see. Looking forward to it. And I'll see you all again soon for more Grand Arena.